Hello and very welcome everyone to this session of the current affairs. Today we are going to learn the current affairs of 13th December 2024. So let's start and see what are the things we can learn from this day and what are the things we can add into our notebooks and our general knowledge facts and our current affairs. Do remember to keep your notebooks in your hand and write down the important current affairs and important points that will help you in your upcoming exams. So let's start our session. So before we start, these are the topics I got covered for you in this session. So I have got international news, national news, state news, banking and finance news, defense news, science and technology news, important days news, books and authors news, summits and conferences, awards and recognitions, and at last we will talk about the appointments and resignations one by one. Before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So first news that we have with us is Elon Musk reaches $400 billion milestone and created history. So I hope you know this person, Elon Musk. He is the founder of SpaceX as well as a particular car industry, car industry that is called Tesla. Apart from that, he's the owner of X, formerly known as Twitter. And if we talk about Elon Musk, so currently he is the richest person on this earth, and the current value of Elon Musk is $400 billion. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has become the first individual to surpass a net worth of $400 billion. If we compare it with the Indian rupees, then it will amount that much that even calculator cannot calculate. So do not get indulged to that. Just remember that he is the first person to reach the $400 billion mark. To compare, just one thing I need to add, that recently the RBI has crossed the $700 billion foreign exchange marks recently this year in September and October. So you can compare now that what is the worth of Elon Musk. This achievement is recorded by the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, a particular agency that works towards creating the index and particularly accounting the things related to the how much money one has. Musk's wealth is fueled by his venture in SpaceX, Tesla, and his AI project, that is XAI. His strategic political connections and stock market performance have made him the richest person in the world. So do remember that Elon Musk reaches $400 billion milestone recently. Bangladesh court stays Joy Bangla slogan decision. So you know that Bangladesh is going through a lot of things these days. After the Sheikh Hasina fled away from Bangladesh and she is now living in exile. And apart from that, Mohammad Yunus, he is the particular prime minister, the interim prime minister of the Bangladesh currently. And if we talk about Bangladesh, the capital is Dhaka, and now recently the court states that Joy Bangla slogan decision. The Supreme Court of Bangladesh has stayed a High Court verdict that declared Joy Bangla as the national slogan. The slogan was popularized by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman during the Bangladesh liberation movement. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, famously known as Bangabandhu, was the father of Sheikh Hasina, and he was the person behind the liberation of Bangladesh, behind the idea of liberation of Bangladesh. It had been officially recognized as the national slogan under the previous government led by Sheikh Hasina. The Supreme Court's decision highlights the complexity surrounding national identity and governance in Bangladesh. So, do remember, Bangladesh court stays Joy Bangla slogan decision. Bangladesh, the liberation war was started in 1971 and Bangladesh got independence in 1972 from the West Pakistan, that is currently known as the Pakistan. 22nd Divya Kala Mela. So 22nd edition of Divya Kala Mela was inaugurated by Union Minister Virendra Kumar at India Gate, New Delhi. The event runs from December 12th to 22 December 2024, celebrating the talent and entrepreneurial spirit of Divyang artisans and entrepreneurs. So basically, this event is related to those people who are particularly disabled in different ways, and they are working in the entrepreneur things. They are particularly creating something, or they are particularly creating an enterprise. So to commemorate those people, this Divya Kala Mela was organized by the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities and the National Divyangjan Finance and Development Corporation. If I would like to add something to this, so you know about DPSP, that is Directive Principles of State Policy, Article 41. It clearly says that it is the particular responsibility that we should do something about the people with disabilities. So Article 41 clearly tells us about that, and particularly on that purpose, you can see that Divya Kala Mela has been organized by the government. Features over 100 participants from 20 states and union territories, aiming to enhance the visibility and economic independence of persons with disabilities. So do remember that 22nd Divya Kala Mela has been organized recently in New Delhi, and the purpose behind it is the celebrating the talent and entrepreneurial spirit of Divyang artisans in our country. Ratapani declared India's 57th tiger reserve. Very important current affair this is. So do write down this in your notebooks that India has got the 57th tiger reserve recently, that is named as Ratapani. Madhya Pradesh Ratapani Wildlife Sanctuary has been declared India's 57th tiger reserve. So basically, so far it was a sanctuary, but now it has been converted into a tiger reserve, or you can say a particular national park or a tiger reserve. So what is the difference? Basically, there is a difference between sanctuary and tiger reserve or national park, you can say. As in sanctuary, the particular involvement of normal people is allowed, and you can see habitants villages living in the sanctuary or in the outer skirts of the particular jungle or park. But in case of national park or a tiger reserve, the particular area is protected under the National Tiger Conservation Authority, and the particular area is being protected from poaching and other type of illegal activities related to the tigers. So now Ratapani, as they have got a few number of tigers, as we know that the population of tiger has also evolved, and for that purpose, Ratapani has been declared the India's 57th tiger reserve. This declaration underscores India's commitment to protecting its tiger population. India houses over 70% of the global wild tiger population. The creation of these reserves is crucial for tiger conservation efforts. To remember just one more thing, please remember that in 2004-2005, Save the Tiger campaign was started when only 1411 tigers were remained, and National Tiger Conservation Authority also came into act. Apart from that, the Wildlife Protection Act came in 1972 after the MAB came in 1971. What is MAB? That is Man and Biosphere program that started in 1971. Delhi government announces 2100 monthly aid for women. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal announced the Mukhya Mantri Mahila Samman Yojana. That is a particular scheme or yojana that is dedicated to women, in which they have announced 2100 monthly aid for women. The scheme promises to increase the financial assistance for eligible women from 1000 to 2100 per month. Registration for the scheme begins on 13 December 2024. The initiative aims to empower women financially, focusing on those aged 18 and above who do not pay taxes or receive government pension. So basically, those women who are facing financial trouble these days, and those who do not pay particular any type of tax or receive any government pension, they are eligible for this particular initiative. And do remember that it has been increased from 1000 rupees per month to 2100 rupees per month in Delhi. So the name is Mukhyamantri Mahila Samman Yojana. UP set to lead India in cow milk production. Uttar Pradesh is set to become the leader in cow milk production under the leadership of Yogi Adityanath, the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. Significant efforts have been made to promote indigenous cow breeds and enhance milk production. Infrastructure developments such as veterinary colleges support these initiatives. The state focus on cow protection and welfare is transforming its dairy industry. And if we go to the DPSP, Directive Principles of State Policy, it is also the part of DPSP that it is the particular responsibility of the government that they should take care about the animal husbandry and about the milch animals especially. So you can see that also here. So UP set to lead India in cow milk production. ADB, that is Asian Development Bank, grant $500 million for green infrastructure and solar rooftops in India. So the Asian Development Bank, that is headquartered in Manila, Philippines, has approved a $500 million loan to support India's renewable energy expansion. Recently, they have also approved particular loans for Assam renewable energy development. The loan aims to build climate resilient infrastructure and reduce carbon emissions. This initiative is the part of ADB's commitment to help India meet its sustainable development goals. It will provide long-term solutions to address India's vulnerability to natural disasters. So do remember that ADB grant $500 million for green infrastructure and solar rooftops in India. And for that purpose, the Asian Development Bank, that is headquartered in Manila, Philippines, is giving this particular loan. India retail inflation eases to 5.48% in November. So India's retail inflation moderated to 5.48% in November from 6.21% in October. So basically, we can see a decline in the retail inflation thing. The decline is driven by easing food prices, particularly vegetables. So during the month of October, the prices have increased. You must have seen it in news that prices of tomatoes and some other vegetables increased. But now it has been lowered down, and retail inflation is 5.48% currently. The shift brought inflation back within the Reserve Bank of India target range. There are expectations of a potential rate cut in early 2025, despite concerns over core inflation and volatile food prices. So do remember, for the banking students especially, these type of data is very important. So try to remember these things, or at least try to understand that what is retail inflation and how the things related to RBI monetary policy affects them. Industrial output growth slows to 3.5% in October 2024. So India's industrial output growth is slowed to 3.5% in October 2024. This is a sharp drop from 11.9% recorded in the same month last year. So in 2023, it was around 11.9%. But this year, it has been only able to reach 3.5%. The index of industrial production for October 2024 stood at 149.9, up from 144.9 in October 2023. The slowdown was driven by weaker performance in mining, electricity, and manufacturing sector. So because of that, industrial output growth slows to 3.5% in October 2024. President Murmu confers honorary general rank to Nepal Army Chief. So President Draupadi Murmu honored Nepal Army Chief General Ashok Raj Sigdal with the honorary rank of General of the Indian Army. The ceremony took place at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, reflecting the deep military ties between India and Nepal. This tradition of mutual respect dates back to 1950. The event emphasizes the shared commitment to strengthen defense collaboration, and friendly relations. So do remember that this is a honorable rank that has been given, and to whom it has been given? To General Ashok Raj Sigdal. If you remember, 2 or 3 months back, this same thing was done with the Indian Army chief in Nepal. So it is a kind of a bilateral thing that we do, and it is a kind of a cooperation or an honor that is given to the neighboring country's general. So do remember the particular honor has been given to General Ashok Raj Sigdal, who is the current army chief of Indian Army. So that is Mr. Upendra Dwivedi. India to launch Bharat Antriksh Station by 2035. So another big thing that we are going to launch by 2035 is going to be Bharat Antriksh Station. That is India's own Indian space station. So you must have heard about International Space Station and Space Station of China, Russia, and all that. But now India is going to launch its own Bharat Antriksh Station by 2035. India plans to establish the Bharat Antriksh Station by 2035. The country also aims to land an Indian astronaut on the moon by 2040. So these are the upcoming projects that we have in our mind. Currently, we are working on 2 or 3 projects like Chandrayaan 4, and before that, Gaganyaan, and apart from that, we are also working on Shukriyaan. And now there are 2 more missions that are aligned. That is, in 2035, it will be Bharat Antriksh Station, and in 2040 it will be the first Indian astronaut on moon. Union Minister of State for Science and Technology and Space, Jitendra Singh, unveiled this roadmap. The initiative emphasizes India's quest for self-reliance and leadership in global science and technology. So do remember that 2035 is the targeted year to launch India's own Bharat Antriksh Station. International Day of Neutrality 2024, promoting peace and stability. So the International Day of Neutrality is observed annually on December 12th. It highlights the vital role neutrality plays in fostering global peace and security. The day aims to raise public awareness about the importance of neutrality in intergovernmental relations. It contributes to strengthening global stability and harmony. So, do remember International Day of Neutrality 2024, promoting peace and stability, is observed on 12th of December. Dr. Dinesh Sahara unveils Dalai Lama's secret to happiness. Dr. Dinesh Sahara launched his book Dalai Lama's Secret to Happiness on December 12, 2024. The event took place at the Library of Tibetan Works and Archives in Dharamshala. The book highlights the teachings of His Holiness the Dalai Lama and their impact on promoting peace and happiness. Scholars, dignitaries, and cultural representatives attended the event to celebrate Tibetan culture and spirituality. So, do remember Dr. Dinesh Sahara unveils Dalai Lama's Secret to Happiness, a book that has been written by Dalai Lama. World Ayurveda Congress kicks off in Dehradun. So, the 10th World Ayurveda Congress and Arogya Expo were inaugurated in Dehradun. The event focuses on theme digital health and Ayurveda perspective. Eminent personalities including Union Minister of State Shri Pratap Rao Jadhav and Uttarakhand Chief Minister Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami attended this event. The event aims to integrate Ayurveda with modern technological innovations to redefine global healthcare delivery. So, do remember that World Ayurveda Congress kicks off in Dehradun in Uttarakhand. The Chief Minister is Mr. Pushkar Singh Dhami. Trump named Times Person of the Year. Very important this one. This type of current affairs you should note down in your notebooks. Time magazine has named Donald Trump as its Person of the Year for 2024. This marks the second time Trump has received this prestigious recognition. The decision highlights Trump's sustainable political influence and his historic comeback. Trump's victory in the November 5 elections over Vice President Kamala Harris reshaped the American presidency. So, Donald Trump, who is on his way to become the 47th president of USA next year in January, has now been named as the Times Person of the Year. And do remember that Donald Trump represents the Republican Party of USA. So he is going to be the 47th president. Remember that he is also the 45th president of USA. Indian film The Kumbaya Story wins TVE Global Sustainability Film Award. So the Indian film The Kumbaya Story won the Transforming Society short film category at the 13th TVE Global Sustainability Film Awards. The event was held at the iconic BAFTA venue in London. The award underscores India's growing influence in sustainability focused short storytelling. The awards celebrate powerful narratives that inspire solutions for a sustainable future. So, do remember Indian film The Kumbaya Story wins TVE Global Sustainability Film Award. Bhavesh Jain appointed as MD CEO of TransUnion Civil. So, Bhavesh Jain has been appointed as the new Managing Director and CEO of TransUnion Civil. He succeeds Rajesh Kumar, who resigned after a 5 years tenure. Jain has been the Chief Revenue Officer at TransUnion Civil for the past 5 years. His appointment highlights the company's focus on enhancing financial inclusion and digital transformation in India. So, do remember Bhavesh Jain appointment as the MD CEO of TransUnion Civil. And that's it in this session, guys. I hope you learned a lot of things with me in this session. And we will meet each other in next session, in which we will discuss some more current affairs related to the India and the world that will help you in enhancing your general knowledge and help you in your upcoming exams. And till the time we meet, bye bye, take care everyone, and see you soon.